Saturday, May 18th, 2019. Today is just a kick in the pants. Let's not, you know, let's not try to make out of it more than it is. It is some good old-fashioned 1920s era grunt work, okay? It warms my heart. This stuff warms my heart. We do everything, right? We do from relatively simple movements such as grunt work to highly complicated movements such as handstand walking, ring muscle-ups, barbell snatches, the whole 9 yards. And we build incredibly well-rounded, capable athletes. But then when we enter the real world, that training that we do has to translate largely to grunt work, because most of what you find on planet Earth is not barbell snatching. And it's not handstand walking, it's grunt work. And so the complicated things help us do the grunt work, but it has to translate over. And on days like today, we're just going to get just a big serving of it. I hope everybody likes it. In a sick, crazy way, I like it. Here's what it is. For time, 1,200 meters of dumbbell farmer's carries. That will be with a pair of 50-pound dumbbells for the men, a pair of 35s for the women. 120 push-ups, 120 ab mat sit-ups, and 12 rope climbs. 15 feet on the rope climb. Go ahead and feel free to use your legs. We've got a video of the push-up, a video of the ab mat sit-up, a few videos on rope climbing styles, basket style, wrapping style, and then if you don't have access to a rope, I also included the CrossFit Linchpin rope climb substitutions. But that 1,200 meters of farmer's carry with those dumbbells, it's going to be a beast. There's no way around it. It's going to be a beast, and that is about as real world as it comes. Move heavy objects from point A to point B. And then that's going to tax you in a very weird way. By the time you get to the rope climbs, your grip will be unpleasant, your chest and shoulders are tired, your midline has become smoked a bit, and you're faced with 12 rope climbs there at the end. So it's going to be a very challenging day, and there's a lot of interference today, and I just hope everybody likes it. And also, for the programming nerds out there, we could have chopped this up into, let's say, a 10-round workout. Taken each one of those elements, divided by 10, make it a 10-round workout, so you have to do smaller chunks over and over again, and without a doubt, people would do it faster that way. And if we say that accomplishing work quicker yields to an overall average higher power output, and power is exactly defined as intensity, and the higher you keep your intensity more often, this is an oversimplification, but allows you to obtain results and fitness a bit faster, as long as you're doing intelligent programming, then why would I program the workout in a way when I could have programmed it in a different way to produce more intensity, more power? Fair question. And that is because of a little word called variance. So if I did that and just didn't realize it, that could potentially be bad programming, or it just might be a novice programmer and just didn't know, right? Beginners make beginner mistakes. But because of variance, and because we're training for the unknown and unknowable, that sometimes life, which is what we're training for, won't divvy up the task into nice little bite-sized segments that allow you to keep moving and keep your energy high. Sometimes life is going to give you massive, big chunks of work all at once, and so it makes sense every now and then for us to expose ourselves to such a stimulus so that if we ever are greeted by something like that in the real world, we've at least had some sort of exposure to it. And that's why we do it. So there is a method to the madness. Super fitness robot time for this. It's largely going to be dictated by how that farmer's carry goes for people. Some people are incredible at farmer's carries. Some people have to take a lot of breaks, myself included in that one, and so these times could flex a bit. Super fitness robot time, I'm throwing out 35 minutes or faster. I think is incredible. More likely time, I don't think it's going to be uncommon for this to take people 55 minutes or less. Scaled option for today, For time, a 400-meter dumbbell farmer's carry, 60 push-ups, 60 ab mat sit-ups, 18 pull-ups or ring rows, and 18 hanging knee raises or sit-ups. We're saying men use two 35-pound dumbbells for the farmer's carry. Women use two 20-pound dumbbells for the farmer's carry. For the push-ups, if you can do them regular, great. If not, knee push-ups will do the trick. We've got 60 ab mat sit-ups in there. That should be fine. But then we also have knee raises or sit-ups at the end, and I'll tell you why. Because we're not putting in rope climbs. And so the substitution for the rope climbs is some pulling and then some flexing of the midline. So that's why we put in 18 pull-ups or ring rows, depending upon which you have. And then if you can do those pull-ups strict, great. If not, you can kip them, and you can always do the ring rows. Ring rows are phenomenal. And then the 18 hanging knee raises, that kind of mimics when you do get to climbing a rope. You need the upper body pulling capacity, and you also need the ability to lift your legs up to wrap the rope and grab again. So we're going to get that in with the hanging knee raises, or you'll have another set of sit-ups waiting there for you. We have a video of the ring row that you can check that out. And again, you could take elements of the workout of the day and put them into the scaled option if maybe you're somewhere in between. Maybe the workout of the day is a bit too challenging, the scaled option is a bit too easy. You could find that middle ground. Maybe you can climb a rope, put that in there. Maybe you can do the required number of push-ups or the weight for the dumbbell farmer's carry. Or maybe you can do a lighter weight on the dumbbell farmer's carry, but you're going to go longer than 400 meters. All of that's fine. Or maybe the scaled option is too challenging and you need to cut everything in the scaled option in half. Remove your ego. Who cares? If you have to cut the scaled option in half because that's what makes sense for you, that's why you're a member of CrossFit Linchpin, because we make smart decisions, we support each other, and wherever you are, whatever you need to do to improve your fitness, don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Do what you need to do to make yourself better. Limited equipment option. For time, 1200 meter dumbbell farmer's carry. And you all have the dumbbells, pair of 50s for the men, pair of 35s for the women. 120 push-ups, 120 sit-ups, but then we're assuming you don't have a rope to climb, so this is what you will do with that pull-up bar that you have. 36 strict pull-ups, and then 36 strict knees to elbows. As always, the limited equipment crew not getting shortchanged. Accessory work for the day, optional as always, barbell bent over row, 5 sets of 5 to 8 repetitions. We have a video there. Check that out if you're unsure about the movement. And then dumbbell raises, 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions of 3 different movements. Dumbbell side lateral raise, dumbbell front raise, and the dumbbell bent over raise. And once again, we've got a video. So in a sick, crazy way, I'm fired up about today's workout. It's just going to be a grind, but I like the grinders. I really do. I hope you do as well. Thanks to the CrossFit Linchpin community for being awesome, and enjoy your rest day tomorrow.